Hi friends, welcome to WebChamp. In this video, I'm going to discuss how group by operation works in Power Query editor or when to use the group by operation. Okay, so let's open the Power BI desktop and then connect to the specific source. I'm going to load the data from text file. So I will select the appropriate connector, then I will select the file and I will say open. Okay. The moment I say open, it will connect to the source. Okay, this is my source and I would like to load the data. I will directly load the data. I don't want to make any changes. So I can load the data. If you want to make the changes, yes, you can load the data. Okay. And if I come to this table view, here you can see that these are the columns I have in my file. Okay. And suppose my requirement is if I want the data or if I want only sales amount, okay, if I want only sales amount by any specific category, suppose if I want sales amount by country, so these many are the countries and I wanted to have the data in such a way that it should return me, okay, instead of giving this all the rows from that table. If I want the data to be summarized, meaning I'm interested in only to see what is the total sum of sales for United States country, what is the total sum of sales for Canada country, and then why we need to load this entire data. Okay, instead of loading this data, what we can do, we can perform the group by operation. Let me open the query editor. Okay, so you can open the query editor in two ways. If you go to the home, there is something called transform data. In the transform data, if you click on the transform data, Power Query editor will be opened. Otherwise, you can go to the data pane and there is three dots. You can click on that and just click on edit query. So both the way you can open Power Query editor. So this is my Power Query editor. Now I would like to group the data. Okay, I don't want all the rows the way rows are here. Okay, instead of that, what I wanted to get the sum of sales by country, sum of quantity by country. So you can use summarization operation or summarization functions, I can say. Okay, so in case of this grouping, you are supposed to use sum function or mean function, max function, or count function. Okay, any of these function based on the requirement, how you want to get the result. Okay, I'm looking for the sales value for a specific country. Then why should I keep all those rows? Why should I keep all those 51,000 rows of data in my table? So what I can do, I can reduce the data here before loading the data into model. I can reduce the data. And what I will do, I will group the data. Okay, I will go to the group by operation. Here it is. You can go to the group by in home tab. That is here. Okay, or if you want to do the same thing from transform tab, there is a way. Okay, and in from transform tab also there is a group by operation. So both are same. So what you can do, you can select any one, and if I select the group by, okay. So this is first. There are two options. First one is basic. First another one is advanced. Okay. So basic will allow you to group the data based on only one column. Based on only one column. Fine. So what I will do, I will select the column on the basis of that column values. I have to group the value. And here what I wanted to do is I wanted to get the sum of sales. Okay, sum of sales by country. That is what my requirement. So I will select the country column. Then what I can do, I can rename the column as per my convenient, whichever the name good for me. So I will say sum of sales. So this will create new column. after performing the operation. But what kind of operation it is going to perform? So it is going to perform these many operations. So if you click on this drop down arrow, you will see these are the operations that can be performed in, or that can be performed while grouping the data. You can do the sum, you can get the average, you can get the median, you can get the mean value, max value, then count rows. You can also get the count, okay, count of rows. If you want to get count of distinct rows, yes, that is also possible. Okay, count row will return all rows, but this will return the distinct value count. Okay, then all rows. Okay, so these are the operations. What I wanted to get the sum. Okay, so I will select sum. And then the moment you select the operation, it will prompt, or you need to select what column you are supposed to use to perform this operation. So I will say sales column. So this is my value column. So I am using that column as an, I have selected that column, okay, as an value column. And if I say, okay, you will see that now I have so far whatever the number of countries are there, but yes, that country column has only one row for one country. Okay, not for like earlier, it do not have the duplicated rows. Okay, there might be a situation that United States comes for 1,000 times. Okay, with different values. So here what we did, we have grouped the rows. Okay, and grouping of rows means this is what grouping of rows means. Whatever the operation we have performed, we have summarized the data. We have summarized the data using some function. We have converted number of rows of data which was sitting in 51,000 rows by country. So what I did, I merged all those rows by performing summarization operation. That is what the mean of grouping rows. Okay. So now we have grouped only one column. So you are also able to perform the grouping operation based on multiple columns. Okay, based on multiple columns. If you want to make the changes to this operation, if you want to add new column to the grouping, go to this setting icon. Okay, if you, the moment you click on this, it will again open the wizard. Okay, it will again wizard that we used to perform, or where we have defined what to do in group by operation. Okay, and I will go to the advanced. Now it allows you to add more columns in the grouping. Okay, and also you can add more columns in aggregation also. Summarization and aggregation, both meaning of these, both the terms are same. Okay, so what I will do, I will say add grouping, and here I would like to get the sum. Now I would like to split the sum by segment also. By segment also. So country and segment. Okay, for one country, so for whatever the number of segments are there, so those many rows are created. Okay, those many rows are created. Meaning it creates a group of two column values, and then the same operation it will perform. The same operation it will perform, summarization. But now the difference is that instead of, okay, let me sort the data to show you something in ascending order. Okay, so here if you look, I have 3 rows for Afghanistan, I have 3 rows for Albania, I have 3 rows for, okay, Algeria. So these are the countries. And why there are 3 rows for each country? Because we have 3 segments. We have 3 segments: corporate, consumer, and home office. So for each segment, the combination of country and each segment, group by will create one row. Okay. And accordingly, whenever there is a country, Afghanistan, and consumer segment, it will take the sum of those values. Okay. In the rows, I mean, from the rows, whatever the rows we were having in table. So if I go here, if I show you the entire table, so I think it has 51,000 plus rows. but now it has grouped the data. Okay, column wise and row wise. Okay. First we grouped by row. Okay, then we grouped by column also. And it will produce the result. It will return the value, whatever the value you have defined. Suppose I would like to add more columns to the grouping. Yes, I can do that also. Just go to the group by step, click on the setting icon. You can add any number of grouping column. If you want to remove, just click on three dots before that column name and just say delete. Okay, that column will be removed from the grouping. Okay, similarly, if you want to add the aggregation, okay, I will say sum of quantity. So you can do that also. And here I will select the sum operation, but now I will select the quantity column because I want sum of quantity, right? According to the operation, it will perform, it will add one more column that is of sum of quantity. It will create new column and return the value in this way. Now what we have did, we have grouped the columns by country and segment and produce the result, meaning the summarized sales data and quantity data. Okay. Sales data and quantity data. Now let me close and apply this. Okay. And here now you will see that the table is changed. Okay. Now it has only 4 columns. What are the columns we have grouped there? All right. So in this way, if you don't need the large amount of data, then don't load that much data. Instead of that, what you can do, you can perform this group by operation to bring the specific columns into your model. Okay. So we are doing same thing in Excel also. Right. In pivot table, we can do the grouping. We can do the summarization. Okay. And the group by and pivot table is very similar. Here in group by, you don't have option to add the column level. Okay, that is not, that is different part. That is the another added feature of the pivot table. But if you want, if you add all the columns to the same, I mean row field from pivot table. Okay, there are 4 fields. First one is, let me say, filter. Okay, after that there is something called column. Okay, on the below line there is something called rows, and after that there's something called values. Okay, so if you want to create the group by in Excel like this, what you can do, you can bring this segment to the row, bring the country to the row, and then bring the value to the, I mean sales value to the this sales values field and quantity to the values field, and select the operation by right click on, by clicking on the downward arrow there. Okay, and select the operation, what kind of operation, like we selected for the group by, right? So this is very similar to the pivot table. This is not a new. Okay, if you are familiar with Excel, then you are also familiar with the group by. Okay, I hope you like the content of this video. Thank you so much for watching the video. Have a nice day. Please do not forget to subscribe to the channel.